Hello, and welcome to Fallout New Vegas. So, this is Fallout New Vegas is a spin-off, I guess you could say. It doesn't follow anything from Fallout 3, and it's made by Oblivion, in contrast to Bethesda's Fallout 3. It does a few quality of life improvements on the gameplay, and it is a lot more, how do you say, expansive than its predecessor. Other than that, I guess one of the things you can already see is two iron sights over here. Other than that, we play New Vegas with Amber, with the Amber color. It just makes sense, right? Subtitles are on. The thing's alright, and I'm getting to increase the sensitivity here because it's always a bit slow. And yeah, without anything else, we will talk about the game as it goes on. So how about we get started? As usual, we have the Ultimate Edition, meaning we have all the DLCs, and I have the map open here, meaning I'll do the most I can from the side quests. Although we can't do every single one since some of the quests are faction exclusive. I think even some side quests are a bit faction exclusive. So yeah, how about we get started, shall we? Let's get a new game.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
That was a hell of an intro. Alright, so yeah, this is how you know that you get the DLCs correctly. We get the like a million items just here before we even start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Now, I've been debating about what name I should give the character, but since we're in the Nevada desert, in the West Coast, I think it's how you call it. Yeah, let's just call our character Lucy, based on the show. We aren't gonna do Lucy build. It's funny. I do think they did release a Lucy build. I guess you could say what Lucy's build would be. We're not gonna doing that just yet. Just gonna call her Lucy.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
I do know this is a kind of a leftover from Fallout 3, but it's a bit weird. He doesn't just hangs this mirror instead of you know, normal stuff. Honestly, I kind of like the default one there. Honestly, preset 1 and 3 almost look the same. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go with preset 1. The hair color, I guess we can try redhead. Yeah, let's go with the auburn. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright. Okay, it's a bit too sensitive. Let me just, yeah. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Also, I am playing this vanilla, which in itself can be pretty risky since New Vegas is a very unstable game.
We're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Alright, this is the, how you choose the, thing, your stats. So I was debating if I was gonna do a build similar to Fallout 3, but then I decided maybe not, since there is a stat that's also pretty important in this game, which is luck. Since we are gonna go into casinos a lot, it is New Vegas, it is Las Vegas after all. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and gonna put 1 point in perception so we can get the other thing, a perk I want. Also, take a look at your endurance stat. There aren't any bobbleheads in this game, meaning you won't get increased in your special stats just by collecting stuff. You do get something else, which are implants, which you can get the max amount of implants you get is directly related to the to your endurance, meaning we can get 5 implants, meaning 5 special points. And I think I will put that in strength, probably intelligence as well, luck, and agility, most likely. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much just gonna be it. It's a bit of a lopsided one, and yeah, let's just go and get that.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in the bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Okay. Also, thing about this game, if you pick intelligence lower than 3, you get some dumb options. Literally, your character's a bit dumb.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Dream.
Bandit.
Stab.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
No opinion, no opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Strongly agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Yep.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
An angry two-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
That is two bears high-fiving, which is there is actually a mod for this game that's that actually replaces one of the either replaces or adds another thing that just says two bears high-fiving. One of the DLCs has a Easter egg related to this. So let's just go for a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright, this is the thing. Let's just go. We do need science, definitely. Speech is alright. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and get speech, a science lockpick, and repair. We do need at least 55 science for a companion, which we're gonna get pretty early on. So we're gonna just get these free. Let me see. There are no longer big and small guns, it's just guns, and they change how explosives work. So it's no longer the grenades and whatnot. Everything that has explosives, like rocket launchers, grenade launchers, Fat Man, etc., are in the explosives category right now. So yeah.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
And this is the other thing. This thing was actually... These traits were actually present in Fallout 1 and 2. They removed it in New Vegas. Not in New Vegas, in 3. Which is a bit of a shame. They are quite fun. You'll know you get the how do you say? If you see the Logan's loophole, it means you got you got DLCs correct, because this one, a few of these how do you say? A few of these traits are exclusive to some DLCs. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and get skilled. Which means we get 5 points to every skill, but you suffer 10% gain from experience. It's fine, really. It's not 10%. It's not that big of a deal. And we're gonna get Wild Wasteland, which is gonna give us some wacky Easter eggs along the way of our journey. So let's go.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me. I'll see you out.
Also, another thing, if you pick this up, you get another tutorial. Good. Now push to let the skull go. Just in case. Also, after you're done talking with Doc Mitchell, be sure to loot his house.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
This is hardcore mode. Basically, I mean, as you can say here, it's basically things become harder, and also you have to worry about eating and drinking. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so as usual, we got your Pip-Boy. Everything is amber. We've got our stats are pretty well here. We got skilled in Wild Wasteland. As you can see, our perks got a +5, meaning our science is at 45 right now. Just need to level up once and we're good, essentially. You can take a look at the stuff Doc Mitchell has. He does have pretty good stuff, actually, here. And we can take stuff from him with no problem at all, which is good. Another thing they changed is the food items no longer instantly heal us. They heal over time, which, yeah, it's definitely a balance thing. Stimpaks still work instantly, so there's no worry about that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, no, there's a thing over here, I think. Yeah. Create some drugs. Let's just create some Stimpaks. There we go. And also, we got the broken submachine gun. Repair that. And we got this. We got that. Nice. I think that's pretty much all we can do here. So, yeah, let's get out of here. Welcome to Goodsprings. Yep, it's the old, good old thing. Also, our max level is level 50, so yeah. Yeah, Gunrunner's Arsenal. Let's just, before we talk to the metal man here, let's just see if everything got. I think we've got everything. Let me take a look at the. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the metal man.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men who attacked me were?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I never seen a robot like you.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alright, Victor, see you later.
Happy trails!
So, yeah, Victor also showed up in the show. Kind of a little Easter egg there. And yeah, other than that, this thing... Oh, there we go. I think it's this dumpster. One of these dumpsters, I think it's this one. It never gets refilled, so you can store things in here with no problem at all. Also, the Mojave Express, yeah, it's a drop box. You can... Yeah. If you put stuff here, other similar Mojave Express Dropbox will have the same items. You can consider them like ender chests from Minecraft. Anyways, hey buddy.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why do you call him Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector, like digging gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poked through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
You ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Alright. Goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Also, another thing I forgot to mention, but Good Springs here is an actual place in Nevada, and they do have a Fallout, how do you say it, fan meetup every year or something like that. It's pretty cool. Let me just see. Yeah, I know. Let's just go for this. The armored suit, and let's get our... let's get the weaker pistol out of the way, so you don't have to waste anything around here. Alright, let's go into the saloon.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright, we will. Let me just... yeah, I think... yeah, it's over here. There is something else. Maybe I'll see on the other end. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's on that side. Alright, never mind. Let's just go and complete the tutorial here. It's good to get some experience.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Yeah.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright, so you can just do the normal thing we did in Fallout 3, which is just normal shoot. But it's just better if you just aim down sights.
Look down the sight.
Yeah, you basically won't be able to hit anything if you don't aim down sights.
Down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Oh my god, really?
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright, so, yeah. That's basically the basics of shooting. They did give us iron sights, which is great. We don't have to guess where we're aiming at, like in 3. Meaning that, as good as it isn't basically mandatory in this game. Come on. Also, the radio, I think all the radio stations here are essentially copyrighted material, so I really can't be able to play. Thankfully, they have pretty good ambient noise in pretty good ambient noise here. It's basically Fallout 1 and 2 ambient noise, which is pretty good. Don't have to worry much about that. Oops. That's one strong tumbleweed.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright.
Okay, you're on. Go give him. Oh, that's it. Come on! Come on!
You can get the VATS as usual. There we go. Now, where the hell is the last guy? Ah, there you are. We are still gonna use VATS most of the time, since it's it's a bit better. Let you get the meat. The hide is mostly to sell. You don't really do much with it.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Alright, so, yeah, as you can see, the game is very crash prone. And I know I'm doing this to myself since the, how do you say, there are patches that help with this. But since I'm being a little bit stubborn and, just using the normal, the vanilla thing. Also, there's the... Well, that sucks. She got the shot off instead of me. There we go. It's always good to like save it, like every time you do something important, like completing an objective or something like that. Because this game has a lot less autosaves than in Fallout 3. Since it's mostly just outside and it's just a big giant desert, so it is gonna be a bit. All right, so we gotta. Let's see if we can save her. Yeah, I know.
Help!
Nice, I think we did it.
I'm glad that's over.
Let's just save here.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
And this is Reputation, another feature of New Vegas. Besides the karma of what people generally think of you, you also get the reputation for what the factions think of you. Which is kind of cool. Alright, Sonny.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright, so... let me see. Yeah, it's around here. So let's go ahead and go to that. Pretty straightforward, all things considered. Just, it's gonna talk us about something you can do with the new skill they added, which was also a skill in Fallout 1 in New Vegas, 1 and 2, which is survival. There are some pretty useful things you can do with survival, but it also requires you to get, how do you say? It also requires you to scavenge things, so yeah, I don't really normally have the patience for that. It can be a very useful tool, the survival thing, if you can get used to it. But I don't really use it. All right, so here we are. Let me see, where are we? Because actually, there is a thing in the in this general direction that I kind of want. Let me see. We are. No, not that way. It is roughly in here, and there is something else here. Yeah, we're roughly over here. So let's take a look at that house over there before we do anything else. There's the bighorner the guy was talking about. Easy Pete was talking about. Alright, we're here. Let me see, it should be around. Not that way. Oh, let's take that, why not? We don't lose reputation by stealing, at least if they don't see us, so yeah, we're good on that front. There it is. The Sunset Star Spirilla bottle cap. Now that starts a countdown for a guy to start chasing us down. Let's see when he shows up, huh? Because the guy can spawn in a bit of a humorous locations, I guess you could say. Let's pick up our 9mm here. This one does 11, this one does 26. Actually, let's just do with this, I suppose. Some giant praying mantises. Mantisae, whatever you want to call them. They're not particularly harmful, but still. Get a 4-leg for it. It's basically just a cell. Nothing all that spectacular about it. Right, the Xander roots are over here. Pretty sure they were over here somewhere. Ah, there they are. Alright, and let me just check the other one. Is it Good Springs itself? Since we're gonna have to go there anyways, let's just travel there. Let's take a look at the, I got a Sunset Sarsaparilla, which is pretty good. They're basically better Nuka-Colas, since they don't give us radiation when we drink it, so that's always good. I think it's this house, actually. Yeah, pretty sure it's this house over here. Let's take a look at that. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Or maybe it's not this one. I think it isn't this one. Nah. It's a different one. It isn't this one. Okay. Or maybe... No, it's this one, alright. There we go. We need 50 of those, so... Yeah, we have 2 out of 50, so that's gonna take a while. Right, let's go over here first.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
What do you have for sale?
Can do.
Alright, we need... the things that are, that has the name GRA, means Gunrunner's Arsenal. It's the DLC weapons. They're basically stronger. There we go, we need the shovel. There we go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
See ya. We need the shovel for, something... we'll take there. Let's just go ahead and check out the mailboxes. Nothing here. Let me see. Nah, it doesn't work with them. It only works with Brahmin, it seems. Trying to cow tip the guys doesn't really work. Alright, here we're gonna see our very first scorpion. Another thing with New Vegas is that the encounters are pretty much all fixed. There's very little random encounters, so you know exactly what you're getting into, basically. There we go. Also, the cinematic camera, with the cinematic camera on, get ready to get jump scared with the companion. He's a sniper, and he can snipe things so far away. Alright, as I was saying, the game, the There's a companion that has a sniper, and sometimes you're just walking around and you shoot something so far away that it literally jump scares you, which is really crazy. Really does jump scare you. Anyways, let's just take care of these guys. I've never seen these guys land, actually. Good Springs Cemetery. There we go. Also, the reason I wanted to buy the shovel is mostly because of this. You can dig up graves with the shovel. If you didn't have the shovel, you couldn't do this. So yeah, and you always get a few useful stuff there. A few useful things here. Some bottle caps, some stuff like that. See? Anyways, what we want is around there. Ah, there we go. This is the collectibles. The collectibles. Found limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These are rare pre-war artifacts that are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. They will. In New Vegas. In actual New Vegas. You can see it from here. It's that place right over there. And at the end of the day, it's the place we want to go. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just collect the Brock flowers here. There's a bunch of sarsaparilla bottles over there, and yeah, that's it. Let's go in. Do Good Springs, and let's get ahead and go to Sunny here. Give her the good stuff. Hey, Sunny.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
So, yeah, in the campfires you can do stuff with survival stuff. So,
That's
there we go.
not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
And there we go. That's the tutorial missions done. Definitely faster than what was in Fall. Oh, I mean, you still have to go over there and greet her. Let me just get over here so I can... there we go. Actually, we need to talk to this guy first.
Hello? Can you help me?
What's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
I see what I can do.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Alright, let's go. The moment we pass that destroyed radio, or not radio, maybe it's a radio. No, I think it's a power line. We will be able to reconstruct our character, and let's actually rebuild our character. Let's just put the same things. Same things again. No, there we go. Lockpick, yeah. And let's do the same thing. You remember that we had, right. And that's finish. So, if you take a look now at our skills, for example, repair and science, you can see that it's at 50 instead of 45. That's because there's a bug with if you're picking skilled again, where the +5 stack, but the 10% penalty does not. Meaning you get a nice 10 skill point boosts on everything, which is great actually. Alright, let's take care of the geckos here. There are quite a few of them, so yeah, you need to be a little bit careful about that. Anyway, let's switch up to our 9mm, so we can at least get a little bit more. Don't waste our durability all that much. Now, where is that gecko? There he is. Yeah, pretty much all weapons right now are pretty damaged. Alright, there's like 3 or 4, a lot of geckos over there. I mean, there are some of... Okay, so I installed the equivalent of the 4GB patch for New Vegas in the for the equivalent of that for the Epic Games store. Let's see if that actually did anything. Alright, we can only hope, right? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up this quest and start another one. And I think we're gonna go ahead and basically finish up the beginning area, essentially. Let me see. I was gonna check out my skills. Yeah, okay. Yep, I missed that one. Yep, I knew it. Alright, let's just kill this guy. Maybe it actually worked, I really can't tell. The game is also limited to 60 frames per second, but I did that with Fallout 3 as well. The game gets a bit unstable with higher frames. So we're doing what I can. I heard that Fallout 3 was more unstable than New Vegas, but weird. I don't know about that. I actually did test this before I started recording yesterday, and it worked fine. I did this whole mission without it crashing once, and I know mod Z2. So yeah, I don't know what the hell is up with this guy now. Decided to be very fucking weird. Decided to just be weird like that. Anyways. That is out of ammo. Let's go ahead and put the 9mm on, so we can do the rest of the geckos over there. So yeah, other things that they did in New Vegas is they changed up the how the armor works. After some, they now have damage thresholds, which really won't get damaged, but if you get to a certain level of damage. Anyway, let's try to kill this guy. Ah, damn it, one shot away. Luckily, the geckos aren't that difficult to deal with. Alright, that's really good. Good position here. I think one went up there, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, okay, they're over there. As you can see here, there are a lot more variety in enemy types than were in Fallout 3 already by this. There's the young geckos, the adult ones, the hunters. So yeah, I think we are actually gonna level up when we finish this. Let's see. Yep, there we go. level up. And it's a different sound as well. As I said, let's go ahead and get our science up to 65. I think that should be good. And another thing that they changed, the Black Widow perk that gives us 10% damage versus melee opponents, and they also included the male version, which is the equivalent of Lady Killer, which is Chez la Femme. This is basically your sexual orientation in a way. That's the joke that bisexuals do 10% damage to everyone comes from this. It is a funny thing. So yeah, Swift Learner is a good perk actually to get with the skilled thing if you want, but you don't since it basically cancels out the debuff you get right at the beginning. But you really don't need that. Right, the magazines I haven't explained that yet, but I'll do that. Let's go Black Widow first because as always we do get more male enemies than female ones. Right, I did pick up a magazine. There we go. They give us temporary buffs to our stats. For example, this one gives 10 plus or sneak. It's more like, for example, if you want to hack a terminal, but you're like just below the minimum requirements, you can use that to to do that. We're gonna reach Wild Wastelands place here. Yeah, as you can see on the bottom right, on the top right, left, I mean, completely opposite. And the jingle, there's this little thing is I don't know what it is, but it's a reference to something. I just don't remember what it was. All right, we got that. Let's get Johnny's stuff, and yep, there's no girlfriend here, which should mean one thing. Grab the food.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Yeah, bad idea, my guy. Let's get a bit closer. There we go. Yeah, with our high luck, we get pretty much really good criticals. Give me that. Gives us 9mm pistol. Let's actually take that and a single shotgun. All right, we got pretty good stuff over that. Let me see. Yeah, the single shotgun does less damage than the story caravan shotgun, so we can throw that away. All right, so let's go ahead and reach the Good Springs there. Let's talk to the person that they wanted us to talk to. And you'll start to see the conflicts right now.
Being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard the argument. What's that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you doing? What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Understandable. Alright, powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
Yeah.
There was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay. Never mind. Let's talk about something else. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And if I help Ringo, yeah, let's not ask stupid questions. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did the attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay. Do you want me to take a look at their broken radio?
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Okay. Do you know what the robot who rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Okay. How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Okay. Never mind. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
What do you have for sale? Let me see. Just food, essentially, and fixing things. It might be somewhat useful. Meeting people, give us a bit of speech. Nuka-Cola, salesman. Sunset sarsaparillas might be useful. Let's just leave it at that for now. Alright, let's fix up the radio for her and repair it. Let's deactivate it because I don't want to get copyright. There we go.
Feeling thirsty?
Fix the radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Yeah. In New Vegas, I think I mentioned this in Fallout 3 at the very end. It doesn't have percentage-based persuasion. It's basically based on your skills. So let's thanks for the caps.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
We were just short of the full thing. Ah, it's here. Okay, yeah. I remembered there's being a thing over here. All right, let's get on with this. Alright, so I did mention in Fallout 3 that, yeah, you can't skip this the second time you go into, so it's kind of a bit of a discouragement to try doing the reset stuff, the going in and out. It's a bit of a discouragement, but you still can do it easily. Just have to wait a couple more seconds than usual. Disengage the lock, and it's right over here. We got a Magnum revolver, 11 caps, and some empty syringes. Let's take this, few mentats, a rebound, and a sledgehammer. Which I'm not gonna take the sledgehammer. I thought that there was an energy pistol around here somewhere. Maybe I just going crazy. Yeah, I did think there was a. What? Oh, she saw me doing that, did she?
Don't think I didn't see that.
Well, that sucks. Hold on a moment. Alright, we're back. We did, I did everything, but this time didn't get caught. Anyways, we're out here. Let's just go ahead. There are two quests here. One is that one, or to talk to Ringo and stop the powder gangers. And the other one is to side with powder gangers. So yeah, this is what I was talking about the quests being, how do you say, missable. If you decide to join a faction and not another, you get different, different things. So let's just talk to this guy.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not your enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Do you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you doing about, what are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help?
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Well, let's go around so you can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright, also one thing, let's just talk to this guy.
So what's going on?
I haven't talked to her yet. Oh.
So what's going on?
Okay, we can't play Caravan with him.
Well, I don't want to make him... So what's going on?
Yeah, well, we can't play Caravan with him just yet, it seems. We will, I will try to play one game. Once upon a time, I did know how to play Caravan, but I kind of forgot. It's one of those games, it's like, I think it's easy enough to understand. Easy enough once you get it, but it takes a little bit to get. It's not like poker or blackjack, which is pretty simple rules. So yeah, let's just go ahead and talk to Sunny and the rest. There she is.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Oh, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know E-Ede's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Could Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get E-Ede's dynamite?
E-Ede's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
And that's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna be able to convince many people since our speech is so low right now. Yeah, we only have the boxing one. Let me actually check something here for a second.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Oh, I actually do have something. Huh, oh nice. Near the saloon and store are good spots to stage an ambush, if I had the help.
That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Alright, we're gonna go there. Normally, you get, like, the amount of XP you get for the skill checks is the amount of skill points you have in the thing. But since we have the debuff of the skill, unfortunately, we can't get all of it. I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
This town's at stake. Has to be worth more than a few supplies.
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
I need supplies.
This again?
Alright, let me see what he has. Boxing gloves, dynamite. I already think we already saw this. So, yeah, nothing really all that's important. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't get this guy there, so let's just talk to Doc Mitchell, and I think that's gonna be it. Oh, right, there's a guy still Victor here. Hey.
Howdy, partner.
Are you decent in the fight? I could use some more firepower if you have any.
Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Nice. We got Victor's help. I'm sure he'll actually be good help and not do anything else. Alright, let's just go to Doc Mitchell here. Hey Doc, you here? No, he's in the kitchen.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is being attacked, is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
They're abusing explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Thank you, Doc.
You take care now.
2 whole doctor's bags. It's pretty good. Doctor's bags are used to heal our limbs. Who else am I missing? Oh, right, Easy Pete. Can't believe I forgot about him. Right, I don't think we're gonna be able. Let me see. How much do we have in explosives right now? Oh man, just shy. I think it's 30 that we need. If it's 25, that'd be great, but I don't think that's it.
Howdy.
I heard we got dynamite. We could use to beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Ah, it's 25. Nice. I'm familiar with the care of handling of explosives. Dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Alright, that's about as good as we're gonna get. So let's just go ahead and get to it. Let's just finish up. So yeah, I do think that the 4 GB patch actually did some good. Yeah, because 2 GB it's pretty low. I still find it very weird. When I tested this thing, it was working flawlessly. I even got to the play caravan with the Ringo here.
So what's going on?
Sin is with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Ah, we're good. Alright, so. Powder ganger time. This means we're basically gonna be enemies of the powder gangers, and every time we see one of them, they're gonna want to fight us. It's a bit of a pain, but well, it's a good way to get dynamite, basically. Alright, so let's be careful with them because they do have dynamite, a lot of dynamite. Yeah, you see, oh no, the guy doesn't have any dynamite, so we're good on that front. There we go. And we also gain combat by killing them, so that's good. There's just one more guy. Ah, you missed there. Yeah, every time we attack them, we get infamy from the powder gangers. We are now vilified. Every time we see a powder ganger, we will... and we are idolized. by Good Springs. The only way to get idolized by Good Springs is by saving that woman at the beginning, at the beginning, and helping them here. So that's that. Yay, we did it. Anyways, let's go grab the dynamite there. Also, a sweet thing that they did in this game is
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp. Thanks again for all your help.
What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a 2-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge.
Of course.
Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Sure, let's play.
Don't worry, I'm not that good of a player.
Alright, so I do not remember how to play this game. So let's just auto match, accept. And yeah, I do not remember at all how to play this. So let's just put that one. Let's just put one of each. Let's just let we do our stuff, right? Right, I think we need to get Caravan bigger than him. So let's start with small, like 6 here. Also, you can see barely there, like Boneyard and Shady Sand, the Hub. Those are city names that show up in Fallout 2, which is kind of fun that they reference that. 18, we can match that. King, we can match that. Ah, we went over. I think it's like a mix of blackjack a bit. Can't go over a certain threshold. Or something. Let's go for ace here. Let's go for queen. Let's go for 7. Let's go for a 5. Right, we need to get a bigger one. Right. Right, hold on. Yeah, no, I remember now. Yeah. We can play it on other people's cards or something. So if we put here or something, I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't remember don't remember it very well, really. What does Joker do again? Let me see. What does he do? I'm just giving the guy all the advantage here. Let's just go for queen. It would be nice if the game told us what the cards do, but as we play them. But I don't think they got that thing programmed there. Yeah, we lose at Caravan. There's nothing really to do. So yeah, we lost. That's unfortunate. Let's just, as I was saying, there is even a neat thing here. If you're using a faction armor, in this case the Powder Ganger's armor, you will be dressed as them, and people will see you as that faction. Meaning you gotta be careful when going out and about. As you can see, faction armor. You have a good faction armor. This guy's a member of the faction. Members of the faction now consider you a friend. All enemies of the faction will attack you on sight regardless of your personal faction related to them. Any reputation change that you while wearing a faction will still affect your character. Security personnel such as guards and watchdogs will see through your disguise and alert anyone nearby, so watch out. Yeah, and you can see that. Anyways, yeah, that's basically that. It's kind of interesting thing there. Anyways, let's just go ahead and repair our varmint rifle. And we're gonna go for 10mm here. And yeah, that's that. Let's just go ahead and... They went that way. Let's go to Prim. So, the way to New Vegas, there's lots of ways. This one, the way you were... it's the I-15. It's the easiest way to get there, I think. Let me see. New Vegas is around here. So, yeah, it's the easiest way to get there, but it's full of death claws and whatnot, so it's better not to do that. So, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. As you can see, this now has a scope. Not a scope, but you know what I mean. It has iron sights. So yeah, I think we have enough to get the companion I want, because we either get high enough science or repair, or we will have to get a few parts, and we don't have those parts. As you can see, there's a powder ganger right there. The guy is gonna attack us instantly if he sees us, and this is another Wild Wastelands encounter. This is a reference to Indiana Jones, him surviving the nuclear blast in the fridge. There are other references like that. There's one in Fallout 4. Although that one's a bit more unrealistic, I guess you could say. But he has a lot of good stuff on him. Nah, we don't really need a single shotgun, actually. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the single shotgun is worse than our caravan one. Anyways, there is another bottle cap around in Gene Skydiving, which is that shack over there. We just have to get there. Luckily, we have a little thing to do the Prim. To Las Vegas or New Vegas is that way. I think that's the I-15. But we are most likely going to die if we ever try going that way, so let's not do that. Right, we got the fast travel stuff. And here we are, with the Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap. Ah, fuck me. What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were the other guy. Yeah, this gun is pretty strong for right the beginning. So yeah, as you can see, we also got a lot of dynamite. How many do we have right now? 19 sticks of dynamite, which is great. Yeah, you can join them. If you don't, the only way to... Oh, right, of course. The only way to join the powder gangers is if you don't help Good Springs. If that's one thing. Since it's the closest quest to do, you could be thinking that maybe I'll just do this one to get the XP. But if you don't want to help the guys, or if you just want to be evil playthrough, yeah, just don't help them. Right. So let me just check what else we have here. Yeah. I see. Then we have another star bottle cap in Lone Wolf Radio, which is I'll be with you in a second. Right now. Not here. Definitely not here. I think it's around here, actually. So yeah, we're gonna go place a marker here so we can go there. We need, like, how many do we need? We need, 50 star bottle caps. So yeah, it's good to start collecting them early. Yeah, hold on. What difficulty am I on? Normal, yeah. I guess the weapon is just way too strong for these guys at the moment. Oh yeah, they also have mines. I'll take the dynamite though. Oh, note. Not many patrols out there lately, which means not much loot. Our crew is thinking we should make a move soon. Follow the tracks up north towards the strip. You in? Ain't the gang and chain gang anymore. We still gotta stick together. All right, let's start by drinking and drinking Coca-Cola. Drink a few of these. Graham, as you can see, the HP +1 for 5 seconds, meaning we get 5 HP in 5 seconds, basically. Get this. We do get less strength by eating the gecko meat, but that's fine, really. Duct tape and dynamite. Alright, let's go over there. Vicky and Van's casino is also something we're gonna go. That's actually the first casino we see in this game. So yeah, that's something. Yeah, I think it's there, over there. So you just have to go this way. White horse something. Right, there's a gecko over there. He's not coming towards us, so we're gonna ignore him for now. Let me see, are we going the right way? Yeah, we are, great. Yeah, it's over there. And that's a level up, so that's great. This is also going to show something different from Fallout 3. Right, I'm just going to go ahead and increase this as much as I can. You didn't get a perk. You only get perks every even number. Everyone is gone. I am alone. Let it all end. Let's trick that, might as well. Bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap, bottle cap. Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap, there it is. And oh, look at this, the Wasteland Survival Guide. Isn't that wonderful? It made it all the way, as you can see, it's we are in 81, which is in later. But hey, it survived. It went all the way to the wasteland over here. Moth survival increased by 3. There are still normal books. Oh, sensor module might actually be useful. And yeah, I'll take the fission battery. Might as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get here. Let's go to Prim. Let's finish up the quest in Prim, and then so yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Prim, finish up the quest there, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna finish the. We'll try to get the companion in Prim before we enter this part. I gotta remember I don't have the thing of the murder thing. So yeah, there's another thing you might have noticed in I think it's in stats or general. No, I don't remember where it is, but there is something. Let me see. Is it in? Ah, there we go. Challenges. You get some challenges. The GRA or DLC weapons. This one is a Bioshock reference, the first one. Yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of objectives that we can do. Yeah, as you can see, we get perks by completing these things. So animal control, big stomper, you can kill with one hand, kaboom, shoot 'em up, rifleman up close, and yeah, you do get a few of those things, which is kind of cool. Let's just get that. Get that. Little gecko is running away. That's fine for me. Alright, Prim is already there with the roller coaster. This is an irradiated area. We better not get away from here. Hey. Just hide. Nothing really special there. Companions in this game are different than Fallout 3, which they are immortal, first off, unless you're playing in hardcore. In that case, they are not immortal and they can die. Other thing is that they actually give you special perks if you complete their quests. Their personal quests. So yeah, these guys have personalized quests, which can be a little bit of juice to get. And you can actually softlock yourself from getting them, which kind of sucks if you don't know what you're doing. Even if you know what you're doing, you might just bug out. A few flags might bug out, and you might not be able to get them. So when worst possible option is if that thing bugs out, or if I miss all the possible flags, I will cheat the flags in, so we can at least see the thing, you know, the thing. It only happens to one companion, not this one. The one with the sniper that I was talking about earlier.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
What's going on in Prim?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Shouldn't you be protecting the town or something?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Why can't you protect them?
We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah. The Prim seems to be surrounded by powder gangers. That's basically it. So we're just gonna go ahead and see what's up with the commander. Should be around in the tent, around this area. We can see there's a little thing over there. Let's grab that. A doctor's bag, some empty syringes, and a stim pack. Let's grab all of that, and a bobby pin as well. Oop. Nothing there. Alright, let's go talk to the guy.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Tell me about the correctional facility.
Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And have been ransacking the area since then.
Okay. Do you have any information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least.
Wow.
Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Giving inmates gunpowder. What a great idea, my guys.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
There's the phrase. Yeah, you're gonna see that the NCR guards basically just say the same thing over and over. A bit like the arrow in the knee thing from Skyrim. So yeah, that's kind of funny. You're gonna hear that a lot. Alright, let's go here and deal with the problem the NCR can't deal with. This is all thing. Be careful with the mines. Just like with Fallout 3, if you're quick enough, you can just grab them. And they're yours now. Let's switch up a bit and start using dynamite here. And as you can see, let's just go pop up a safe here, just in case. And let's go and fight off some powder gangers. There are a few outside, a few of them inside the casino over there. Ironically, that's not where the gambling is. There we go. Explosives are better used in vats, in my opinion. Oh boy, that was horrible. There we go. Because we get a bigger throw distance than if you're not normally using that. See, that guy's throwing it as well. And we are instantly hurt. We're still able to hit him, so that's good. Normally, you just if you throw it in the vicinity of the guys, they just explode. So does that. There we go. And also, NCR dollars is good for gambling, essentially. Let's get the cowboy hat. Because it... yeah, I know. Because it gives us 1 to perception. It doesn't do anything for our perks or anything like that, but... yeah. Also, take a look at this. Oh yeah, I haven't read the our note yet, have I? Deliver a package to north entrance to the Vegas Strip. Away free side. An agent recipient will meet you at the checkpoint. The package. Yeah. 1 oversized poker chip composed of platinum. And this guy is just bringing oversized dies of fuzzy material. There he is. Nobody's gonna bother to get this, right? Examine the electronics. A few of the primary electronic systems seems to be fully operational, and the redundant systems are all working. If I bypass some primary systems, the secondary system should compensate to make the repairs easier. Repair with parts. We need 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor models, and 1 scrapped electronics. There we go. We got it either way. E-Ede is an enclave robot that we see a lot in Fallout 3. So companion, protocol begin. E-Ede has given you the enhanced sensor perk. Like some ammo. Can you help me? He's basically yeah, we get a better command here. We can tell him what to do. Use stim packs, wait here, talk to, back up. This one is the most useful because that means the companions don't block your doors anymore. We can give him our inventory, tell him to use melee or keep your distance and whatnot. E-Ede's companion mission involves around him overhearing things we talk about, so it's best to get him as soon as possible. Yep, log off. And he will be following us from now on. There we go. As to what he does, it's in status. Enhanced sensors. While it is a companion, the player can detect enemies at an increased range. Additionally, the enemies appear on the player's compass and it can be targeted in VATS even when cloaked. That's pretty good against one type of enemy we'll see later on. And yep, let's just go ahead and go there. Yeah, the enemy we're seeing there is pretty far off. It's like on the other side of that. We'll get to him later. For now, let's go to the Vicky and Vance Casino.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost my package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
You can tell me about this job, show delivery order.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have in the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, as for you,
Pay
kid.
attention to this line. Especially the guy who canceled. He canceled.
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was or where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Some man stole my package and a man in checkered suit and some fucks. Did he pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Khan misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of the men shot me. I need to know the best way to get to them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
I'd like to ask you about something else. What was I supposed to... what about the delivery? That was it, and okay, let's go. Let's just repair ourselves, actually. Limbs, there we go. We can use Doctor's Bag to fully restore our limbs, but it's not really necessary for now. Right now, we're just gonna go ahead and go into this area. Hey, how's it going? Might as well use up the explosives as best we can. Yeah, the other guys are coming, but you don't need to worry about that. Oh, how great, right at the first try. Got some lunch boxes, a harmonica, nothing particularly useful here. A fridge with a few bit of food. Nah, yeah, we need to... After this, I'm just gonna level up the thing. We also get the XP of our companions killing the guys, so there's that. Yeah, we also get the kill cam of them, like we were the ones who killed them. That can jump scare you, as I think I've said that before. You can get pretty easily jump scared by that, especially if they're really far away. Dynamite, case, varmint rifle might be as well. Yeah, and we're definitely feeling the effects of the -1 strength right about now. Let's just go ahead and get the weapon repaired. There we go. We're good on that. And just get the money. It's good for how do you say? It's good for the casinos. Hey. Oh, no, you don't. I'm throwing dynamite. Of course. Right, this guy is a bit dangerous. He has a flamer or whatever it is he has. Well, he's not going to have it for much longer. Again, dynamite's a pretty good early weapon. Got the incinerator here. We could just throw away the spears, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're not all that worth it. Oh, I didn't realize we had so many 10mm pistols. Let's get that one on, let's drop that, and that should be good. The guy we're looking for is this one over here. Before that, let's just go with this guy. Oh, the E-Ede took care of him before. Oh shit, are you good?
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
I heard you have information about some cons that came through with a guy in a checkered suit.
My good lady, I believe I may have some information that would prove useful. If you would just untie my hands, I'd be more than happy to share that information I have with you.
Feel free, right after you tell me.
I'm sure you mean well, but I'm afraid you'll have to wait until I'm in a calmer emotional state before my memory is going to function.
Can you tell me about the people who passed through town?
I'm in quite a state.
Alright, I'll set you free now.
Oh, that's just marvelous.
I didn't get you loose, so you, sure, run away. Looks like it won't be much help.
Then I'll defer to your superior.
Let's see if he starts attacking us right immediately. I hope not.
See you outside.
Okay, he didn't start attacking us immediately. That's good. Oof, that was, I was scared of that there for a moment, too. It's kind of important for something. We'll take that. We'll take the steady and the stim pack. There we go. Anyways, I'm just gonna sleep here for an hour. There we go. Our limbs are restored, and we have our health full. Let's just finish up with the powder gangers here. They are on the second floor, roughly. Let me see. The other bottle cap, I think there's one here, right? And the Bison Steve Hotel on the top of a dresser, opposite the elevator door. So, yeah. We're close, just a bit here. There we go. This is just if you wanted to sneak around. In my case, I didn't feel like it. Got some Mentats, we got some bubblegum. Let's go over here, see if you can repair this. Actually, check over here and get a few bottles scattered around. Normal bottle cap. Another few other bottle caps. Yeah, pre-war money is also going to be useful. This one's hard, we can't do anything about that. For the casinos too. So that's going to be useful as well. Let's see, I think we can use this. Yeah. As you see. This one's very easy. As you can see, we got a doctor's bag right out of that, and E-Ede is detecting someone. A lot of people, actually. Hey, buddy, how's this gonna feel? Honestly, I think E-Ede just kills them before we even reach them, which is kind of funny in a way. Hey, how's it going? I'll take the money though. Let's take this. Yeah, it's fine. As long as we can get rid of a few dynamites by throwing it at him. Oh man, it hit the light. Oh, that's good. Come closer so I can actually hit you with this. And it went over. And he died before we could do anything. Yeah, no, not you, convict. Yeah, as you can see, we're basically doing nothing. Let's take care of this. Let's put that one in. Drop that. Drop the suit and this. There we go. Now we're not as encumbered. E-Ede is just taking cleaning house for us at this point, honestly. We got some nice stuff here, an empty suitcase. There's something. Something else. Most notes are gonna be written, since this has a lower budget than Fallout 3. They're not gonna have everything voice acted, so yeah, better start reading, I suppose. Mr. Peterson, if you want to see your wife again, bring the cash of a small unmarked bills to Bison Steve on Tuesday. And as you can see by the blood splatter and the fallen chair, yeah, something really bad happened in this thing. And we got our first laser pistol here. I didn't think the laser pistol was in this one, but oh well. Anyways, let's see a very easy lock again. Up, don't fall. Don't fail that. There we go. There we go. And this guy died either feeling very happy or very sad. Lazy got even more psycho. Jet. This guy just came here to get fucked up, and that's basically it. I'll take the pre-war money though. That one is to the outside. We're not going there yet. I just want to explore a little bit more of this area.
You can't hide from me forever.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to. I'm just... Where even are you, my guy? These are right behind me.
Had enough.
Let me just get rid of this. There we go. Hey, we're almost leveling up. Isn't that something? Let's get the dynamite. There we go. We have some butter knives, cigarettes, forks. The usual amenities of this area. Right, the thing we want is... around here somewhere. Yeah, it's around here. Unless it went flying, which is a very big possibility by the amount of dynamite I've been throwing. It's definitely possible that the bottle cap went flying away. Oh yeah, it's definitely went flying. Well, that sucks. That's one less bottle cap. There are 100 bottle caps around in the wasteland, so it's not the end of the world, but it still sucks. It still sucks to lose on a few of them like that. Right, this way is the way we just went, right? If you get a... Instead of using the elevator, we could just do this, right? Real shame about the bottle cap, though. We'll have to take yeah, me throwing around explosives definitely sent it flying. Well, that's a shame, though. I'm not it's gonna do crying about it's gonna do much good. Alright, let's get out of here. The roller coaster here, that's where more guys are. There we go, the gecko meat finally wore off. Right, time to throw the dynamite. As long as it lands inside the thing, it's good. Ah, man, it is jack shit. The explosions can be a bit finicky, I guess. And boom. That was a fun little thing. Alright, I think that's all of them. No, there's one more. Must be right around here. Oh, a bobby pin, nice. Ah, it's that guy over there. Okay. Let's see if E-Ede can take care of him or what. be really nice if E-Ede could take care of him. Pretty please. Nah, it's 0% chance to hit. Yeah, no way we're gonna get that. We got it. Alright, nice parkour there. Alright, let's see if we can actually hit him. Oh, is it enough? I fell. Alright, we got 2 more tries. I think that's it. There we go. Nice. And I think that's actually very close to level up. So yeah, the max level is 50. There's a very big possibility that we max out our stuff. Are there more, guys? Right, I think that's it. Let's just go ahead and talk to Beagle there. I think we've killed everyone. To Vicky and Van's casino. As you can see, everyone has their guns out. This guy's gonna be important later. Hey, buddy.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Primm. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
Yeah, can you tell me about the man in checker 2 that came through here?
Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Alright, that's it. And now the rest?
I don't suppose you've decided to help Primm find its next sheriff?
What are you talking about? You're the sheriff now.
Oh, no. I'm just the deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
Okay, what are the qualifications for a sheriff?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
I'll help bring the law and order back to Primm.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may...
Yeah, we kind of locked ourselves out of that guy.
You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
We have a third option, actually. Say hello to your new sheriff.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Reprograms Primm Slim to serve as Primm Sheriff.
Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeehaw!
Who are you?
Primm Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
Who are the Vicky and Vance?
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's 4th or maybe 5th most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Primm Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Tell about Vicky and Vance.
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any bosh you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now true, Vicky and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central US like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicky would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death car just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it.
Tell me about Prim.
Prim is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Prim's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner.
Tell me about the Broken Bison Hotel across the street.
The Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there are cheap, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to code.
What is this place?
Why, this is the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, Prim's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw!
Alright, goodbye.
Happy trails, partner.
And that's a level up, I completely forgot about that. Let's increase our speech a little bit to 30 and our lockpicking to 45, at least to get... Well, is it 45 or 50? Now I'm kind of Alright, let's get it to 50. There we go. Right, now we can get a perk since we're in a even thing. Educated. Yeah, let's just get. We're gonna get Ches LaFemme in the next one since it also has some pretty cool dialogue options. For now, let's just go ahead and get educated. It's best we can get it early on. We can't gamble just yet. We have to wait 3 days or something like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait a little bit for that, because some people are going to show up. I think most people don't know this little side quest, I guess you could say, unmarked quest, whatever. Some guys are going to show up after a little bit. You just have to wait. Which understandable, most people wouldn't stand here. It's just done and over. Not yet. Just have to wait a little bit more. I really need to shut down that radio. I swear I'm gonna get copyright claimed again. The unfortunate thing about this game is that, like in Fallout 3, there are no copyright-free radios, like Agatha or the Enclave radio, which kind of sucks, really. In Fallout 4, they do have another one, the one that just plays classical music, and I'm pretty sure that one's not copyright claimed. That's just copyright-free music, so yeah, just have to wait a little bit here. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking over that, so hopefully the copyright thing doesn't claim that. We're gonna see where the hell that radio is so we can shut it down. Yeah, basically, where is that radio? Radio, where the fuck is that? Is this all over, or I think it's just all over. Yeah, as you can see, most people just left already. So we're gonna leave as well. Come back in. Not yet. Alright, just gonna wait for a bit more. A bit more. Come on, guys. I know you want to show up. Ah, damn it. Alright, I'm actually gonna go over here so I can see if they show up. Yeah. They can be a bit finicky, but they will show up. There's a few guys that show up trying to invade the Vicky and Vance casino. So yeah, we're just gonna have to try and hopefully get lucky to get them.
What
Ah,
are
there
you
he
doing
is.
here? This is our casino, punk.
Yeah, just check the place out. Now, a punk? Are you deserters?
I like to think that we're prisoners of war that managed to escape before
Uh-huh.
capture. I don't know how long it'll be before the Legion crosses the river, but sure as fuck I don't want to be wearing an NCR uniform when they get here.
I guess I can understand
We
that.
figured we'd make some money in New Vegas and then beat feet. And then we'd head north or something and take our caps to start up a ranch or something. Our luck has gone south since we lost all of our money gambling in Vegas.
Wow, what a
We
surprise.
didn't go AWOL from duty to become raiders. But we've seen what the Legion does to people that survive their battles. We wanted to be gone before the fighting starts. And we heard there may be some safety up in New Canaan.
Why not just turn yourselves in?
No fucking way. We're deserters now. The NCR isn't gonna throw us a ticker tape parade for going home.
Hey, they do have a few more, well, they do have a few more troops than the four of you.
No biggie there. We've been avoiding the patrols and staying low-key until this mess.
It would be safer to run and find someone a place to hide.
Maybe you're right. Come on, boys. Let's get the hell out of here before the law shows up.
There we go. After they show up and leave, this essentially becomes an actual casino. Let's just wait a bit for the people to spawn in, and then we can actually play a little bit and be done for the day.
Hello there. Good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
What's special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called Sunset Sarsaparilla stars.
Where can I find more of these caps?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus who does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
You mentioned someone named Festus. Who's that?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
You collect these caps too?
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
What kind of treasures are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Fair enough. Thanks for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Alright, give me a second. There we go. We could have killed him to get the thing, but it's better to just get the thing already. We currently have... how many do we have? 5. No. 10. 40 to go. Not bad. Okay, I just have to wait a little bit for the people to spawn in. Yeah, you can guess why this isn't a very well-known thing, but the amount of waiting you have to do to actually get the damn thing. Right, come on. I guess we're gonna go in and out. So probably, I guess the fastest way to save when you're using controller is wait an hour, because you basically get a save already there. Let's see. Not yet. Come on. Come on, man. Might as well take a look at the black, I suppose, here. The Venice is gone. It's replicated stuff. It does exist, actually, but just not around here. Might as well get this while it's not occupied right now. Right now, it's basically considered abandoned. Might as well get this since nobody's here at this point. Get all of this stuff. It's hard, we can't open that. That one's easy, let's might as well get a few stuff while we wait. A 9mm pistol, let's grab all that. Okay, Coca-Cola and Sunset Sarsaparilla. There we go. Alright, we got everything. You have to wait a little bit more. Come on. Oh, this is a bit of a pain. All this just a gamble. Any day now. Maybe you have to wait another 3 days. I think it was something like that. You just have to wait a little bit so we can actually get this. Come on, man. I'm gonna leave and wait outside. Maybe that'll actually do something. Alright, let's hope. Yeah. Let's wait a little bit. Alright, let's see. Already done. There we go. Alright, now we can play. Right, so as any other casino, we got to go into the counter here.
Vicky and Vance. Can I help you with an exchange?
NCR money for chips.
Is there an...
NCR money, got another one. NCR money. Okay, let's get out of here. And as always, let's go for blackjack. It's the easiest one to play right now. So we're gonna save here. We're gonna play a little bit of blackjack. With our luck, we should just get everything. We should get pretty good. Let's just put 5 things. We currently have hit me. 3. I don't remember what a J is. Hit me. I think that's stay. Yep, that's us. Alright, let's increase. Let's go for 10. Let's deal. Hit. Hold on, how much is a king? Actually, I completely forgot about that. Black, jack, card values. Let me just see. Yeah. Okay, so king, queen, and jack are 10 points, and ace is 1 or 11. All right. That's the thing I was wondering. Okay, so we got 6 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 11. Hit. Damn it. Oh, you feel lucky. Okay, there we go. What's the max bet? 125. You know what? Let's just go for it. We got 19. So let's save. You break even. Let's deal. We got 20. Let's stay. Much? The hell? Well, I guess we can always load here, so they don't have any protection. Ah, okay, never mind. It actually does have a anti-cheating thing. Well, I just have to wait a bit. Yeah, so apparently they do have, actually. I never actually reloaded, so it's just a few seconds, nothing all that special. This is Blackjack 2. Okay, but this is weird. I got a 20 and I still wasn't able to get the thing. Alright, let's go for real. Let's go for 20. 20, I mean. There we go. 16. Alright, hit me. There we go. 18. There we go. Let's get it to 30. We got 6, 5, 11. Hit me. Damn it, that went. Oh no, that was 21 actually. We got 20, so we stay. Alright, yep. We deal. 17. Hit me. There we go. Let's deal again. We got 21 right off the bat. That was instant. Crazy. Alright, let's go for the 40. 15, hit me. That's 20, we stay. Let's deal again. We've got 7, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 11. You hit me. We get a king, that's 21, and we won. Awesome. Deal again. That's a 20, so we just stay. There we go. Let's go up to 50 right now. Let's go to 50. Deal. That's 14. Hit me. I think that's a 21. Nice. And that was double down on blackjack. We got experience for playing that. Alright, so we're gonna go doing that. We're gonna keep going until we basically get kicked out. Anyways, we were at 50, so let's go put 50 still. Deal. That is 11. If we hit it, that should be good enough. Ah, damn it. We got 2 stuffs. Alright. Deal again. We got a 20, so let's stay. There we go. We got a 17. Let's hit it. I think that's good. Ah, no, that wasn't. I think we went over, actually. 19. We stay. That's way too much. Ah, damn it, they got lucky there. Deal. 13. Hit me. 13, 16, hit me again. That's gotta be, you gotta stay there. Deal again. 20, stay. You win. Let's deal again. That's 21, baby. That's 19, we're staying. I think it's 1,000. If you reach 1,000, that's 21, baby. If you reach 1,000, they kick us out. Let me see. 9 plus 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 17. Hit one more. I think that's 21. 3, 4, yeah. That's 20. Just stay. Yep. This is our luck stat actually working with us. Let's go for 60. That is 18 plus 11. That's 19. We stay. There we go.
Wow, this is our first hot streak since we opened this place back up. Here's a little something on the house.
Nice. That's for now, because we're gonna keep going until we get literally kicked out, so we can get so much money they don't know what to do with this. Alright, let's go to 60 again, that's where we were. Deal. That's 21, baby. Deal again. That's 18. Let's hit one more time. There we go. That's 21, baby. One more time. Oh, that's a bad hand there. 4, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 13, 16. One more hit. That's gonna be enough for now. There we go. Go. 7, 3. That's 10. Let's hit it again. That's 20. Stay. Deal again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. Hit me again. That's 21. That's 17. One more hit. That's 21. Again. That's 20. So let's stay. There we go. Let's increase a bit to 70. Deal. That is 20. No. Let me see. 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 20. So let's stay. That's 20. All right. Next. Let's see.
You're doing great. Keep on spending money. Hopefully
We got a stealth boy for our troubles, which is great. Alright, where were we? We were at 70, right? Let's keep going. So we start bad up to 70. There we go, at 20. Let's put it on 80. We need more. Let me see. 11, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 18. Let's stay. There we go. One more. That's 9 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 18. You can stay here. Ah, shame. Alright, deal. Perfect. Alright, we got our stuff back there. Deal again. That's a 21. That's a 21 again. That's 15. That's 20. You break even. Alright. That's 18. Let's stay there. There we go. One more. That's it. Alright, we're almost at 2,000. Should be close now.
Hey
yeah,
there.
I think that's it.
You're the luckiest player I've ever seen. Keep up the good work in here.
Leather armor reinforced. Yeah, we get some extra stuff by playing here. Alright, so we were at 80, so let's go to 90. Deal. One more. There we go. I don't know what the max is. 16. Let's stop there. Ah, shit. We should have hit. Deal again. 14. 14, 16. It's 21. That's 18. Let's stay for a bit. Yep, that's a win. One more. That's 17. One more hit. Let's stay. Ah, damn it. Yeah, because I went to 1. 14. Let's stay there. That's 19. Let's say that's a bit too much. There we go. That is 18, 19. Let's stay. Ah, damn it. That's 21. There we go. That's 10. Let's hit it. 18. Yeah, that's... Oh, that went over. I think that's good. Nah, damn it. Alright. That's 19. We stay. There we go. That is not good. There we go. Awesome. We're pretty close, I think, to getting the max. Now that was a really bad hand there. I think that's enough. Alright, let's get to 100. Well, that's perfect. Let's stay there. You break even. Damn. Another one. Damn. Alright, let's try it again. That's 18. That's gonna have to stop there. One more. There we go. That's 17. I think we should... There we go. Ah, damn it. Barely there. Let's see. Damn it. Anyways, that's 20. Stay there. There we go. That's 17. There we go. That's a 3. That's a king. That's 10. 3, 15. That's 15. That's 20. Okay, I think this is... Yep, there we go. We've been banned from the casino.
Sorry, you just win too much. We can't let you play here anymore.
There we go. That's the maximum amount we got. Anyways, we've got a shit ton of things. We also got the leather reinforced. I think it was one of these. Anyways, let's just go ahead and cash out our stuff, and that's it.
Welcome to Vicky and Vance.
I'd like to exchange, turn in my chips.
In what currency would you like?
I like my product in caps.
Caps it is.
We've got a shit ton of money.
Play safe.
2,670 caps just for playing a little bit of blackjack here. Yeah, that's pretty much why I wanted to increase my luck as much as I could. Unfortunately, we can't gamble. We've been banned. There are more casinos later on, so don't worry much about that. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. We're gonna leave it at here for now. Next time, we are gonna go ahead and follow in the footsteps of the guys that were going to go after us. They want us to go to Nipton, but we're not gonna go there just yet. We are gonna go ahead and go into the Mojave Outpost. We aren't gonna go to the drive-in. We are gonna go past Nipton into Novak, so we can get our other companion. Because he actually has one of those things over here that he needs to one of the how do I say it? One of the triggers for his companion quest to happen is here in Nipton, and we need to do a specific action to it for it to trigger. So we have to ignore Nipton for now and go into Novak. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed. Now we'll see you next time for more Fallout New Vegas. Ciao.